there's two things that is at the foundation of all inferior psychological distress. The first is isolation, being alone, okay? Because being alone is being cast out of the garden and not having anything. It's a psychic isolation, psychos, an isolation of the soul. Psychological, it's psychos logos, the understanding of the soul. It's the soul. And when someone is so isolated that there's no connection, things defragments on the inside. So isolation is number one. So what's the therapy? Connection has to be reestablished. Very hard for a person who has been traumatized, especially if they've been traumatized by somebody who loved them, because it's real difficult to trust. And people will say, well, just trust God or just pray. Don't understand the nature of trauma like that. Because you can't, if you can't trust man who you can see, how can you trust God who you can't see? It's not possible. It's just not possible. But see, this is why we have to be kind. Because not everybody you meet, because inside of them there's a war raging. Number one is isolation. Number two is resentment. Because even if you have been wronged unjustly, if you hold resentment, you block the healing. If you hold resentment, you block opportunities to connect through which the healing will come. So we have to forgive. There is no other way. There's just no other way. Those are the two things that a person has to deal with first. And this is at the foundation of all these great problems we have in our culture. The addictions and everything else. We have to learn how to forgive. If we don't forgive, we're going to be stuck in a place of isolation, and it's our resentment that's going to keep us there. My hunch is all the great, scare quotes. Nihilistic philosophers were probably men of deep resentments. That's my gut. That's my assumption. That's my assumption. Because I'll tell you, those ideas don't stand alone. And the brain is never separated from the heart. The heart is the primary organ of seeing. The heart is. And the resentment is held in the heart. That will color your ideas as bright as they might seem.